Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going all the way back to 2019 when Huawei launched the P30 Pro, and honestly, this phone made a pretty big splash. But here's the real question. Is the Huawei P30 Pro still worth using in 2026? Or is it finally time to say goodbye? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the design. Even by today's standards, the P30 Pro still looks pretty good. You've got that glass body, the curved display, and a relatively slim design. So when you hold it in your hand, it doesn't immediately feel like you're holding a 6-year-old phone. The display is a 6.47-inch OLED panel with a full HD plus resolution. Sure, it's not going to blow you away like some of the latest flagship displays in 2026. But for everyday use, watching videos, scrolling through social media, and browsing the web, it still gets the job done. But let's be honest, the real reason the P30 Pro became so famous was the camera. Huawei went all in on the camera system with this phone, and one of its biggest highlights was the 5x optical zoom. And that was a big deal back in 2019. You could zoom in from quite a distance without turning your photos into a blurry digital mess. And surprisingly, even in 2026, that zoom can still be pretty useful. The main camera is 40 megapixels, and you also get an ultra-wide camera and a telephoto camera. But obviously, we can't expect a phone from 2019 to compete with every 2026 flagship. The Kirin 980 is still perfectly usable for everyday stuff like social media, web browsing, messaging, and a lot of regular apps. But once you start playing demanding games or doing heavier tasks, you can definitely feel the age of the hardware. Now let's talk about one of the most important things on any phone, the battery. The P30 Pro has a 4,200 mAh battery, and back in the day it supported 40-watt fast charging, wireless charging, and even reverse wireless charging. And remember, this was in 2019. Those were features that you didn't see on every phone. But there's one important thing to keep in mind. If you're buying a P30 Pro in 2026, the actual battery health of the phone matters a lot more than the number on the spec sheet. Because, well, we're talking about a phone that's been around for years. And now we get to probably the biggest weakness of the P30 Pro in 2026. Software. This phone simply can't compete with modern smartphones when it comes to long-term software support. A lot of apps may still work just fine, but when you're buying a phone this old, you have to expect more limitations with updates and future compatibility. So, after everything we've talked about, is the P30 Pro still a good phone in 2026? Honestly, yeah, but it's definitely not for everyone. If you can find one at a good price, you care about photography, and most of your usage is everyday stuff, the P30 Pro can still be a pretty interesting option. But if you want long-term software updates, serious gaming performance, and a phone you can comfortably keep for several more years, you're probably better off looking at something newer. The P30 Pro might not be a flagship anymore, but it can still remind us why this phone was once considered one of the best camera phones on the market. I'm Reza. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.